And again, here we go. It stopped right here. See? Everything right now is not saying anything. Because sometimes it will say low resin. See, it's just stopped for no reason. Let's lift this up. And let's go ahead, stop print, and click retrieve. It just stopped for no reason. No error message, no nothing. It just stopped. I checked my settings. I checked everything. You see it? It says bottle is full. And I know it's not full. See? Resin bottle is full. And it's not full. Okay. Stop here. And let me see if I could reset it. See? It doesn't go up. It doesn't stop. Nothing is happening. And it does this every single time. And guess what you think I have to do? I have to unplug it. Wait till it shut off. And then plug it back in. Remember, this happened after 1 hour of printing. It was at 12 hours, and it says 11 hours left. And this does this all the time. Doesn't matter how many times I reset the printer, turn it off, turn it back on, do a factory reset, check the firmware. I did everything. And it would just stop. Turn it back on. See, it says it's green. And you saw how it says the resin is full. It is empty. You look, now it tells me to continue because the power went off. And then I click OK, and guess what you think is going to happen? It's going to continue where it left off. And you see the time? It says 16 hours before. Before it had said 11. Look, 226 layers out of 3,000. It didn't even do anything. And I have to keep doing this over and over and over again. Doesn't matter how many times I reset it, it doesn't get out of that. Let's see if there it is. It's going back up and down again. Now I have to find a way to drain it and use the funnel, to funnel all that back into that. And you see how many times I have to keep doing this? It stops halfway. There's nothing wrong with the supports. The supports are there. Supports are there. It's just that it does not complete. It either does it halfway or it doesn't do it at all. This is what I had to do. I had to sit there and print this one thing for the past 3 days, and I only got up to 30%. So let me cancel it. Stop print. Retrieve. That's the only thing that it does right. You see that? Some of it already fell off. Look, this one didn't even stick. Not sure what's going on. I don't know what's going on. And it used to stick. I have to use the high-speed resin. I have to use this in order for it to stick. If I use any plant-based, if I use any bio, if I use any standard resin, I bought different brands. None of it works other than the high-speed resin that works. Even with the high speed, it will stop. See, look at that. Here's the other issue. Right now it says the bottle is full. It was going for a little bit. It's full. It's only half in there. Barely. Half. It hasn't even used a whole bottle and it says it's full. So I will go here, hit cancel. I'm trying to retrieve. I could hear it filling up. And it will tend to stop sometime. There it is. Pull up, push air out, then it stops. And it says unloaded handle. And as you can see, there's a lot in here. And the bottle barely filled up. So now I have to use this empty one to fill it up. So let me cancel this. That's that. All this is. So if I do this, see, it doesn't move at all. Home, nothing. And this does this all the time. It will say low resin, and then it will stop the model. And when it does that, it causes a lot of failures. It's been sitting here for a while now, so I have to turn it off in order for it to work. So I'm gonna unplug it. See, this is what happens. The model stops halfway. And it says low resin, and then clearly you see resin in there, and it's sending it into the bottle. So now I can't move the build tray out of the way to take it out. So I have to unplug it and plug it back in. Turn it on. And I did a firmware update and everything. And I did a factory reset. It's already leveled. There's no reason for it to stop. And it does this all the time. It just stops out of nowhere. And this, I let this sit for about 12 hours. This was going on for 12 hours. And it was supposed to be a regular print. So right here it says power off. Continuous printing. Said okay. So now it continues. You see that? It's continuing from where it left off. See? You see that? This was what I had 35 prints go through this. I only had one successful print. So now I have to cancel it because it's after, if I leave it like this, it's gonna go for, see how long I've been trying to do this? Halfway. Not even half. And it stopped 3 times already. You see the time? 11 hours and 51 minutes. And that's with a standard resin. Standard. I have this empty one. That's your standard resin. You see that right there? And Anycubic. Black. So I could leave this here, and then after a certain amount of time, it will just stop, and it'll say it's low resin. Let me stop it because I couldn't move the tray. Stop printing. So now the tray could go up. The build tray could go up. I haven't had a single successful print since I bought this thing. And I have to continue to turn it off, turn it back on, turn it off, turn it back on, and then it continues the print. And I have to keep doing that, and it keeps saying that there's low resin. And you could clearly tell there's resin in here. And it does that all the time. See, this is not even full. It's not full at all. The whole amount, the whole thing came out of that. See, here's the print job. Look, it stops. So now I have to use an empty one, which I have here. I'm gonna use an empty one and try to fill it up. You see how close it is? You see that? That's the issue I'm having. And it does this all the time. I've been doing this for almost 12 hours. And this is what I got for trying to print for 12 hours because it keeps stopping every single time.